You're very welcome along to the semi-final of the European Under-18 Snooker Championship between Michał Szubarczyk and Ethan Llewellyn. Let's join the General Secretary of the EBSA, Mr. Simon Smith, for the introduction.
20 players were down to the last two. I can guarantee that you're going to see a great morning of snooker in this final. This is the best of 7 frames, and I'm sure it will be fully enjoyable for you. Please first of all welcome the referee from the Republic of Ireland, Stephen Foster. The first player who I introduce currently has the highest break in this Under-18 Championship of 101. From England, please welcome Ethan Llewellyn. And his component in this match is no stranger. He's the newest European champion, the Under-16 champion from Poland. Please welcome Michał Szubarczyk. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll hand you over to the referees. Good luck to all of the players.
So here we go. It's the Under-18 Championship Final, European Championship Final here in the Pine Beach Resort in Balik in Turkey. And breaking off is Michał Szubarczyk, and he most recently won the Under-16 Championship, so he's made it to back-to-back finals. And his opponent, the very impressive Ethan Llewellyn from England, lives in Liverpool. I asked him, is he a blue or a red? He said, I'm a red. I said, fair enough. That is an excellent opening shot of a European Championship final. And incidentally, Ethan is in his first ever European Championship. And he's got an absolutely beautiful style of play, a fantastic cue action, and very, very calm. Immediately in. Gotta say, I've watched a few of Ethan's matches. The word was going around that this kid is good, and I started to watch it in the groups and in the earlier knockout stages, and I have been very, very impressed. So it's an early opportunity to get some points on the board for Ethan Llewellyn from England in this championship final. Best of 7 frames, first to 4. Takes the honour of being a European champion. We saw the Under-16 final just the other evening, and opening 2 frames, 96-91 from Michał Szubarczyk, and you know, it was just whirlwind stuff. And then his opponent, Krzysztof, a fellow Polish player, just battled back with Michał had some incredible battling qualities in that game. So he's got to watch this time as Ethan gets the perfect start. You can see in the background there, today is the start of the European Under-21 Championships. That has just got underway. So plenty of snooker coming over the next week, right up until the 22nd of March, which will be the day of the men's European Championship final. We'll have an Under-21 final before that. So lots and lots of good snooker to look forward to. Well, he just needs the ball to move a little. That's okay. Got a good angle to go into the reds if he wants to. Already, the final is just a couple of minutes old. Already 31 points on the board. Ethan is starting very well here. I was looking for the split. He's unlucky, very, very unlucky if those balls are touching or if he's close to that red. Referee is from the Republic of Ireland, Stephen Foster. Just checking. Touching ball, well, is some bit of compensation. At least now he can look to get the white ball safe up to balk, but he's unlucky because he was really going along really nicely there. And it's always a chance when you go into the pack. And this looks to be lovely dead weight on the cue ball. Very impressive start by Ethan Llewellyn. Very impressive. Well, it was a shot to nothing really, containing safety. Left a red up the table. That will give Ethan the option to go right back up. That's a very good shot from Michał. Really, really good. Dead weight on the cue. Dead weight on the white. Stuck to the ball cushion. Could have done more than that, really. Oh, it's a brave effort. Again, both these players are so good at potting, but they're also very good at having a plan B in terms of safety. Again, a shot to nothing, and good safety play from Michał Szubarczyk. Well, I do know there was a lot of reaction in Poland the other evening when Michał lifted that title. And for all the people watching from Poland here this morning, I know it's 2 hours earlier there, just gone 8:10 a.m. You're very welcome along to Turkey to this final, supporting your man, and we say the same to everyone. Whereas 7:10 in the UK, everyone supporting Ethan Llewellyn. You're very, very welcome along. And to everybody else, of course, that is watching here on this EBSA, European Billiards and Snooker Association Under 18 Championship Final. We are delighted to have your company, and I'm looking forward to this because this is going to be a bit of a battle, I think. Two very, very good players. Oh, it's a very good pot. You can see down the table, 3 reds together, but every other red is in the open. And we do know how deadly this young man is when he gets an opportunity. So there'll be a little bit of concern here for Ethan. But I'm sure Michał really respects his opponent here. He won't want to make a mistake because it could go the other way very quickly. And that's a long way from being potted, but he gets to fluke. And I must say, he's had a run of the balls in the under-16 final, and he's had a good opening run of the ball here in the under-18 final, and he keeps the break alive. I wonder what he can do with this, because normally when Michał gets in on a chance like this and gets an opportunity, he makes the most of it. He's going to have to go in and out of balk here with this blue. He's got to be conscious of not catching any of those balk colours. All the balls on their spots bar the pink. Gets a kick off the pink there, but it won't make a huge amount of difference. He's got the yellow to work with. Interesting that he took on the more difficult pot, but confidence levels are not an issue with this young man. I mean, come on, beautiful shot, absolutely excellent, and takes the red off the cushion in the same time. So already into the groove.
18.
This time the pace is absolutely perfect. The black ball does not pot into the right corner pocket, which is, it's making Michał having to work a little bit harder. But so far, besides the fluke, looks like he's already in the groove. What a great opening frame.
24.
Okay, here's where it, well, one red is fairly open. The other three are, the one on the left cushion and the two by the black are, he's going to have to do some work to get in the right position. At the very least, this is where it gets interesting. Just 8 points between the players. Looking to develop there. He's got the bounce off the cushion, almost perfect. What a very clever shot. 14-year-old. Has already got a great snooker brain, he really has.
31.
Well, the players are level on points. And really, this frame has just flown by.
38. 39. 46. 47.
Well, he's got a perfect angle to drop at a nice weight on the left corner, or the left cushion. And I'm not sure why he made that so difficult for himself. It looks like it's going to be the end of the break. A very good break. 54 points. Leads by 16, 20, 35 on the table. An opportunity for Ethan to get back in. Looking to go behind the black here. It's another very well played shot. Not the most difficult shot, but in a final, a European Championship final, to play it with that confidence, that's very impressive. Very impressive. Well, that's two little strokes of luck for Michał there, because if that had not hit the pink, and it barely tripped the red, it could have been different. This could be cushion first. Well, it's an opportunity. It's a tough shot, but we do know that his long pot average is about 85%. Michał, well, didn't take it on. And that's a very well played shot. Very good safety. This isn't too shabby either. The standard at under 16 level, under 18 level in European snooker has literally gone through the roof. It really has. It's so good. The semi-final matches, Michał defeated Northern Ireland's Joel Connolly, and Ethan defeated Moldova's Vladislav Gradinari. So they were two great games as well against two very tough opponents. Now just 4 frames away from being crowned a European champion. I still find it difficult at times to get my head around the fact that this is Ethan's first European Championships. But it looks like he's been here playing these events for many years, but no, first time and straight to a final. So English snooker must be very excited about this young man. Again, Szubarczyk. Excellent. This could be the first frame. It really, there's no doubt about it, but when he gets an opportunity, he normally punishes his opponents.
Right.
Michał Szubarczyk on his way to an opening frame here in the Pine Beach Resort in Balik, Antalya in Turkey. It's not over yet, but snooker required. Let's see if Ethan can put something out here. That's a little light. His left didn't contact that the way he wanted. Just caught it too heavy. Contact stopping the brown from going as far as he would have liked. And the facts of the matter are, you cannot give this young man even a half chance. He will take it, let me tell you, every single time. Oh, Ethan has decided that's enough for the first frame. It goes to Michał Szubarczyk of Poland. He leads by 1 frame to 0. Okay, first blood to Poland. What can England do? What can Ethan Llewellyn do? We're about to find out. He will break off in the second frame. He trails by 1 frame to 0. First to 4. It can be very long and very tight and very complicated, or it can be super quick. And these two players like to pop balls. Now, he won't be happy with the break. The cue ball is perfect, but that red that ran up the table. It's a half chance for Michał Szubarczyk to take that on, but he's not. I'm surprised because he has the option to use that red. He's coming for this red instead. Could have used the red at the centre, towards the centre pocket, maybe shot to nothing. I suppose there always is the possibility you may clip a colour or clip a red on the way back, but I'm not going to argue with him because he's pretty knowledgeable. Even at 14 years of age, he sees the table very, very well, and he plays the table, which is the most important thing. Wow, what an opening pot that was. Absolutely fantastic shot from Ethan Llewellyn. Like the opening frame, he's in early, but he now realizes that you've got to take your opportunity and stay with it, because his opponent is pretty deadly when he gets in, especially if the balls are spread open, and they were spread very open in frame 1. And they're looking quite nice too here for Ethan. Got to make sure of the blue, that's the crucial thing. He does that well, stretching there, never easy, never. Just love the way Ethan goes about his business, nice and calmly, doesn't get flustered, doesn't get excited. He's got a lovely cue action as well, nice punchy cue action. Compact. And that kind of cue action really suits the Rason table here in Turkey. He's gone a little too far there, but it's okay. He just brings that other red into play by rolling on a little too far. Well played. Managed to avoid the red, and good position on the blue. I wonder, does that red go to the right of the black? Well, the red above obviously goes. And that does open up a few more possibilities for this young Englishman. Very well played. Well, referee Stephen Foster having a look. I think it would go to the back of the reds. It won't go on its spot. So excellent referee from Ireland, Stephen Foster. He's a great guy on the table, and he's a great guy off the table. Can't say enough good things about Stephen. Okay, so Ethan, after that bit of construction of the pink and everything, he's got a bit of work to do here. He's got to get by that blue, or he's going to try and develop the black. Oh, lovely touch.
26.
Lovely touch, really well played shot. Okay, he got to 38. in the opening frame. He certainly will want to go further than that now. Let's see what happens from here. This is a big shot. Ooh, just about. Well, he's got the option to put the red into the center pocket, but with this red, he opens everything up. He was very unlucky on the split the last time. Maybe he may come around the table. Oh, just caught the pack beautifully. Just enough weight to get the red into the corner pocket. Well, he can put away this blue. He's looking quite good. Nice position. 3 reds in the open. So, object ball is the main concentration here. Beautifully struck. So smooth. Played with absolute confidence. Oh. And it breaks down at complete wrong moment. And 2 opportunities, 2 pots available to Michał Szubarczyk, and I didn't expect that to happen. It was going along so nicely. But nobody is better than this young kid to come back in and punish you for a mistake like that. He's got to get the correct position off this red for that black, because he needs to start developing those remaining 6 balls in the cluster there by the pink, and he's left it short. He's looking to see if that red goes. Doesn't look from this angle like it would, but it may just do that. It may go. We'll see. This is not going to be, or maybe it is. No, I don't think it's going to be big enough. I think Michał will play a safety shot here. And I think he's looking to get this ball right back up behind the brown ball. Okay, Ethan gets back in sooner than he would have expected, but he's not in an easy position here. He's got to make sure that he catches this not too heavy. That's a good shot. Wants to avoid the yellow, but he doesn't. Two reds that are close together is an escape route for safety to poke, or the big risk is the pot, and he's not going to do that. Well, walked away from that, wasn't happy about that at all, but you can see why now. Snooker can be a frustrating game at times, can't it? He leaves the red up and available. He's got to decide whether I take on the red into the right corner pocket. Do I play a containing safety? the risk, of course, with the red into the right corner pocket is, well, he misses and hits something. Then look at the reds at the bottom end of the table. They're absolutely beautifully spread. And here we go. This is, I think, well, an absolute superb sportsmanship from Ethan Llewellyn there. He fouled and called it on himself straight away. That's what I love about our game. Complete honesty. Oh, managed to avoid everything, but in doing that, he's left a red on. And the way the balls are spread on the table at the moment, this is frame-winning opportunity for this young Polish star. If you had those balls in a warm-up, you'd just be chuffed to pieces, you know, just to knock them in. But this isn't a warm-up. This is a European Championship final. And I'm really surprised he missed that. I really am. So Ethan is back in with a chance here, and a big chance for the Liverpudlian. A big, big opportunity. So the Liverpudlian, the Englishman, young Ethan Llewellyn, in with a chance here to level matters. Already has a decent lead. Well, he can hold for the black if he plays the red next to the black. He's got to be thinking. It was a tricky shot to hold for the black. I think he's got to be thinking pink. Plays that very well. That red means that Michał Szubarczyk, he needs snookers. The second frame is heading to England. A lot of people have commented about the under-16s, about how the standard is so high. A lot of the under-16s, of course, play in the under-18 championship. An example is Michał Szubarczyk, he's the under-16 champion, but it'd be disappointing he missed that. It gives Michał Szubarczyk pause for thought. He's going to come back to the table, but the standard is extremely high. It really is. I would say that any of the last 8 players in the quarter-final were capable of winning. There's a long road to go here. 59 points, just making sure of the black. Beautiful shot. Have I called it too early? I don't think so. Definitely haven't now. And the frame. Ethan Llewellyn shows a bit of quality. Coming back to level this final at 1 frame apiece. He trailed after the opening frame. Was asked a question. He's answered it. Back in a minute. Okay, we're ready to go with frame number 3. Just 35 minutes old, this final. I'm not hanging about these boys. When they get a chance to take it, it will be Michał Szubarczyk to break off here for frame number 3. Opening frame, well, it was pretty much dominated by the young Polish player, but frame number 2, England's Ethan Llewellyn, well in charge of that frame. Very good break. To use 2 cushions here. Well, he manages to clip a red, but it wasn't the red he was aiming to clip. The one next to the black was the ball he would have liked to have made contact with. A very early opportunity for Michał Szubarczyk in this 3rd frame. Powering that stun run through just to hold the cue ball. He now will have to be careful with this shot. Plan A was the red with the long extended rest. Then he had just a little peek at the red next to the black. Obviously too risky. Doesn't probably go in that angle. You kind of run out of things to say about Michał Szubarczyk because he just does everything so well. I mean, that position shot was absolutely excellent. wow, underhit it. And a reaction from Michał Szubarczyk that you don't normally see. Normally he just is very, very composed, and he's angry with himself there. What a chance for Ethan now to get in and get some points. I wonder, has Ethan got enough of an angle there to run into those reds? With the blue, I would ask, but well, he's definitely got an angle with the yellow, but the blue, obviously he feels that he has a bit of an angle here. I see something, spotted something. Well, much higher up the table than Michał was, so a better angle. Very well played, not easy. Working out which is the best opportunity to get an angle to make contact with the pack of reds, but this is going to have to be correct all the way. Oh, he sees the red at the bottom of the group. That is excellent. I think he's just held another fraction more and he wouldn't have been able to take this on, but it's worked out really well for him. Very, very good shot. Now he's opened a few. He's gone back into the cluster. He's going to take the pink coat as well. So pink to the right center. Oh, incredible. Both players leaving the ball short into that left corner pocket. Okay, as I said earlier, you don't give this guy too many opportunities because he will absolutely punish you every time. And the balls are in, the red balls are in a very nice place at the moment, and it wouldn't take a whole lot to just open them up a little bit more. I wonder, that pink, does it drop into that center pocket? Has to be played very well and very easily, but the black is still around, the blue is there, he's got options. Just come up a bit straight on the blue. No, Michael would probably play the black here. Well, doesn't. Thinks better of it. spread of that cluster on the right obviously goes. He misses it, and missed it by quite a bit. Oh, this frame is proving out to be fascinating because both of them have had chances and broken down, so it's another opportunity now for Ethan. Oh, Ethan taking his time, looking for the butt extension, the butt extension onto his cue. Very calm young man. On speaking to him, he's a lovely kid. He really is, but he's just so relaxed and so calm. Again, that's the second time he's had to get that little butt extension to pot into that pocket, and on both occasions, very well played.
6.
Didn't have a whole lot to spare there, didn't have a lot to work with, but he just hit it at a lovely weight.
14.
Now is in very, very strong position to possibly take the lead in this final. Well, he really is controlling the cue ball perfectly at this visit. He made the long rest there.
27.
Gone into an 11-point lead. Maybe just the extension with the rest. Okay, decisions for Ethan Llewellyn. I think that was the correct decision.
Llewellyn 28.
Not the easiest of snookers to get out of. Got to miss quite a few balls to get down to the red. Oh, that really jumped. And the line was perfect. Made it look easy there, didn't he? He'd be hoping for the yellow cover here, but he's not played that well, Ethan. Everything is out in the open, except the pink, which is just hugging that center pocket. I am really surprised at that. I suppose we're a bit spoiled because we make so many fantastic breaks. Both these players do. And when they miss something like that, you know, it's a real shock to the system. Won't be a shock to Michał's system because he's a very composed young man, but just a bit surprised that he missed that. It was very popular. The white is going to the pocket. It's unlucky.
Szubarczyk. 4 and a free ball.
And that's what you call bad luck. Not only to go in off, but to leave a free ball at this stage of the frame with just one red on the table with the remaining colours. Really unlucky. Okay, this is frame ball here, surely. It really is. If he gets this, maybe he'll play the snooker. I'm not too sure. Snooker would be the sensible shot.
Szubarczyk 6.
Just 2 points between the two players. If he had taken that and potted it, I could not see him losing the frame, but it was a very risky shot. And in the last 12 months, Michał Szubarczyk has really matured in that element of the game. That's an expensive miss. Well, it will be asked to replace that, to ask Stephen Foster, the match referee, to put that ball back behind the black. That's much better on the second attempt. Oh, I'm seeing some mistakes here from this young Polish player, and he's not doing himself any favours there, getting frustrated. That'll play right into the lap of Ethan Llewellyn if he sees him getting frustrated with himself. This lad, I don't know. I don't know if he's got his personality to react badly. He's just such a lovely guy. So calm. as they say, the young lads say, so chilled. He really is. I'm not sure the pace on that occasion. Perfect position on the yellow. If he keeps going with these, he won't need to worry too much about the pink. Needs to concentrate on the green at the moment. One ball at a time in these situations. And that is a lack of concentration that you cannot afford in a final. See Michał make more mistakes in this frame than he did in the under-16 final, and that's unusual. So this isn't over yet. Again, just losing the position. He's lost it a few times in this frame. I mean, when he's in full flow, that would not happen. He would not lose the cue ball like that. Decided to go for the pot. Well, I suppose it was a pot with safety in mind, but well, that's going to be okay. It's going to work out fine. Really got to say, it's absolutely impossible to call this frame. Well, I think Ethan could have done a little bit more with that. Made it a little bit more difficult. Just a bit loose on that one. Looking for the cover of the black here. Wow, excellent safety shot. Brilliant snooker. Bit of everything about that. You could just see it, I think, Ethan, so I'd be happy about that. Well, it couldn't do any harm there with the pink in the place it is, blocking the pocket from that side. Michał has got to be careful here. Well, he played it well. That's got a lot of pace on it, that brown. Just 1 point between the two players, looking to take the lead in this European Under-18 Championship final. It's a chance. It's a difficult enough cut in, but it's a chance. Oh, well played. And look at the pace on the cue ball. Absolutely excellent snooker from Michał Szubarczyk. Having another look at that pink to see if it drops in. I think you'd have to nearly be on the cushion to just drop it in at dead weight. Oh, cleverly plays it in off it. Ah, that's fantastic snooker from this young Polish player. He's taking the lead in this final. He's going to lead by 2 frames to 1. Very, very clever snooker from a very young, talented Polish player. It's Michał Szubarczyk who leads Ethan Llewellyn by 2 frames to 1 in this Under-18 European Championship final. Back in a few minutes. Here we go, frame number 4. It will be Ethan to break. He trails by 2 frames to 1. And that third frame was pretty strange. First 2 were impeccable. It was a bit of a weird one, the third one. Some movement in the audience. Referee just asking for people to take to their seats, relax. There are 16 tables in this room, and there was a room for another 10 if they wanted. It is absolutely huge here at the Pine Beach Resort. So the noises you're hearing are from around the other matches in the Under-21 Championship. Well, that was a brave effort. Michał Szubarczyk gets an opportunity to get in early here in this 4th frame of this EBSA European Under-18 Snooker Championship final. It's really fantastic to watch these young players and the level they're at. A lot of people have been online, have been in touch saying they cannot get over the standard of the Under-16 players and the Under-18 players. It's a global game now. Lots of excellent coaches around Eastern Europe, everywhere, but in particular in Eastern Europe, where countries like Poland, Moldova, Latvia, Lithuania are producing, and many more are producing excellent young players. The game really has become so good. But what's nice to see is this young Englishman, Ethan Llewellyn, and to see, that's a strange miss, Michael. Don't get many chances. He doesn't have many off days, but he's having a bit of an off few minutes in the last frame, but he still manages to take the win in the frame. But what's nice to see is there's so many now young English players coming through, because they really did miss out on a generation of players that just, for some unknown reason, because they have the structure, they have the players, they have the tradition, of course, in the history of the game, but now we're seeing an awful lot more of these young English players coming through, and that's unlucky from Ethan. It really is. But it's always a risk when you play that shot that can happen. It's great to see a whole trend of new young players coming through from England. It's good for the game. It's obviously good for England. Nice to see it. Ooh, just squeezes the black in. It did enough. Okay, I think we're going to see a bit of movement here. Safe to say, he has the correct angle. He needs to hit the correct pace at this black. And it misses the object ball. How many times do we see that? Do we see that in snooker? think it's the most balls I've seen Michael miss in a long time. It is a final. There is pressure. Don't kid yourself. Everyone feels it. So, referee Stephen Foster calling a foul there. So Michał Szubarczyk is back at the table. He's got a bit of work to do here. Yeah, it was always going to be difficult to hit it any harder than he did, because taking the risk of not finding the pot, but it was a good effort. Destination yellow ball maybe here. It's a very good safety shot. Well, just to let you know, in the background, as I've said maybe once or twice already, the EBSA Under 21 European Championships have just started at 10 a.m. this morning here, Turkish time, which is 2 hours ahead of Central European time and 3 hours ahead of Greenwich Mean Time. So that has started this morning at 10, and we will have live commentary on the Under 21 final. Of course, the Under 21 final has a glittering opportunity of becoming a member of the WPBSA and a member of the World Snooker Tour. There is a 2-year tour card on offer for the winner of the Under 21 and the main men's event. Well, no damage done there, really. Here we go then, Ethan Llewellyn from Liverpool in England. A red, he told me, not a blue, he's a red, and he's on a red here that could set him up for a win in this frame. Good start.
6. Seven. Ten. Llewellyn, 10.
Oh, it's opening 2 frames. The players were playing with a good bit of fluidity. Things were flowing nicely. Pots were falling easily. On frame 3 and frame 4, it's been a bit stuttery. But looking at the scoreboard, that's a lot of points in a scrappy frame, and the reds are absolutely spread beautifully for this young Polish player. He's lost the cue ball a bit there. It wasn't an easy shot to get position from, but he's got to be careful here. This isn't, it's very close. It does well. Nice bit of stun on the white as well, just to hold it for the black. Now the lead is 40 points. Just 4 reds remain on the table. A possible 59. But I don't think that's going to be the route chosen by Michał Szubarczyk. He is edging his way to within 1 frame of a second European title in a row, but he has not done a good job with that shot. That, again, is very uncharacteristic of this young man. He's got to take on the tougher red near the cushion now. Still plenty of balls there for Ethan if he gets back in. This will be a shot to nothing, I suppose, in a sense. These players are young, they're enthusiastic, they just see the pocket. Sometimes you've got to just take your time, step back and look at what is the risk and what is the reward in a shot like that, because that wasn't easy. Let's see how Ethan does here, because it's not too dissimilar to the shot Michael played. Every point counts. It really does. When you get these types of frames, every single point. I don't know what to say about that shot. It really was, well, it was risky, to say at least. Let's see what Ethan can make of this opportunity. Got to be so gentle now. Hit it too hard. I suppose, you know, at times when you see them in the waistcoats and the dicky bows and all that, you can forget at times they're children, really. They're just kids, you know. And people expect so many things from them, and most of the times they deliver, but every now and again they'll make mistakes. It's only human. Well, that's a crucial pot for the frame for
6.
Michał Szubarczyk. He's very good at cleaning up messy frames. He's always thereabouts, looking for the cross double, but get safety in mind. The pink will come to his aid to help him there. And maybe Ethan a little lucky that it did catch the ball colour, because it looked to be going in behind the yellow. But he's got a shot at this. This is going to be very close to a very good snooker. That's excellent. What makes this such an interesting shot is the black. He's going to hit a long swerve down the table here. Yeah, it's very difficult to swerve that distance. Short shots with the swerve, much easier. A little surprised he's not putting him back here, but snooker he had was quite effective. Maybe he just got another one, but I think this is going to roll on a little too far. Well, obviously, I need to do my maths. He had to play it. It is early in the morning, folks. Give me a break. But he had to play it, obviously. So just took my eye off the scoreboard there for a few seconds. This is going to be close to the pocket. These tables have super fine cloth, these Rasson tables, and they run very, very quickly. You have to be so careful. That should be frame number 4, and a 3-1 lead for this young under-16 European champion looking for another European title, and that will do it. Just cannot give him the opportunity, because he will take it nearly 99% of the time. So it's just a frame away from him, 2 European titles in a row.
30. Michał Szubarczyk, 13 and the frame.
So the frame goes to Michał Szubarczyk. He leads by 3 frames to 1 in this European under-18 championship final here at the Pine Beach Resort, Balik, Antalya in Turkey. We'll have frame number 5 in just a few seconds. Okay, that frame could have went anyway, could have went to either of the players, and frame 2 could have went either way as well, but they've both gone the way of Poland's Michał Szubarczyk, and he's going to break off now, just one frame away from another European title. That was a decent effort. It wasn't far away. One of the more difficult shots in snooker, but worth a try.
Following on this, Michał Szubarczyk, 4.
Well, that for me was completely the wrong shot. There's too much risk involved. The reds are open. They're spread around. It should be an opportunity for Michał to build up some points in a healthy point lead in this. If he may even do more than that, but that was not the best shot to take on at this stage of a European Championship final. It really wasn't. And all it takes is this young kid to click, and he makes balls vanish. He really does. Well, as we're on the live commentary, it would just be nice to congratulate the Q Tour winners yesterday. Fantastic afternoon and morning and evening of snooker. So congratulations, special congratulations to our current EBSA 6 Reds champion, Florian Newslet. I think he is the epitome of never give up, because he's had some terrible heartbreak moments, but he's managed to come through, and I'm sure along with me and everyone here, we're all delighted for him. I think nobody deserves it more. So best of luck to Florian. Lovely, lovely kid. This is beginning to look a little ominous for Ethan. There's one thing I do know about Michał. He loves starting breaks. You know, compiling a lot of good point leads. And notice a big difference in his personality, his persona at the moment. He seems to be a little bit more lively going around the table. A couple of frames back there, he was very unusually frustrated and showed his frustration, but that's a good thing too, I think. That's a lovely shot. Not only spread the balls even more, but just freed up that pink ball as well. So this young 14-year-old star from Poland, Michał Szubarczyk, is very, very close to winning his second European title within a few days. And I would say that he's cueing better in this frame than he has in any of the previous other frames. And a lot of players would feel the pressure that they always say the last frame to win is the hardest frame to win, but not this young lad. There's nothing Ethan can do. He had opportunities in frame number 3. He had opportunities in frame number 4. Played an excellent second frame. There's nothing he can do at the moment. Just sit and watch. Not a nice feeling, especially in the final. Yeah, now we're seeing what we're used to with this young man. Pinpoint accuracy. Looking for a bit of luck here. Caught one beautifully, but I don't think he's got anything on here.
42.
It's a bit unlucky. So there is a reprieve for Ethan Llewellyn. Or is there something that he can pull out of the bag here? It's giving this a lot of thought. It really is.
Michał Szubarczyk, 42.
46-point lead in the 5th frame of a European Championship at under 18 level. Let's not forget, these are young players. They get nervous. It's a decent lead, to say the least. But let's see what Ethan's got tons of qualities about him. He's calm, doesn't panic, plays good snooker, great cue action. Let's see if he can find his way back into this frame and keep his final hopes alive here in Turkey. I do feel if one of the players make a mistake now down there, it's a very good frame-up winning opportunity with where the Reds are situated. this is just sending the reds all over the table, and it will suit Michał more than it will suit Ethan, but not much choice in the matter. Another very good weighted shot from Michael. His name is he likes to be called Michael, but his name obviously is Michał, but he prefers it. So that could be the moment. You get the impression any of these opportunities that fall the way of Michał is going to be fatal for Ethan. Just look at what a beautiful that table is. What a beautiful table it is to look at from a potter's point of view. If he can get the first red and get into some sort of position, it is there for the taking now for this young Polish lad. Deciding cleverly, maybe cleverly, not to go for it. He's very quick at working out what could happen in a situation like that, and decided, no, I'm not going to risk it, I'm going to play the safety shot. Now, I did play the safety shot as well as he would have liked. I'm just wondering, is there something here? The plant? No, just for safety again. That's a good shot. Michał will have to think about this centre pocket now. Maybe he'll look to run down the table, but they've completely reversed the table now. Most of the reds beyond the blue spot. Oh, this could be dangerous. The red is heading towards the pocket. I'm not sure if it's covered or not. Yeah, it is covered. So Michał can consider himself very, very lucky there. But there is a red to the centre pocket. This is definitely a big opportunity for Ethan. Starts beautifully.
One. Six.
Gonna miss everything here. Didn't. And there's no option, excuse me, there's no option of a snooker here because of the reds, the way they're situated. So it's a difficult little situation to be in here. You know, what are you going to do? You can't go for anything. You can't lay a snooker. There's a red over the corner pocket. He's put himself into a really tough position here. There's absolutely, all he can do is try and just put the white onto a cushion somewhere and cover what he can. Oh, come on, that's ridiculous. What a fantastic shot. Wow, Ethan Llewellyn has just pulled out some bit of absolute magic here in Turkey with that shot. What an incredible cut to the right centre pocket that was. It's worthy of winning any frame, to be honest. Fantastic shot. So Ethan Llewellyn fighting for his life here. Should be okay. Should see the red by the top left corner pocket. That's the red into the centre as well. It's got lots of options here. And after that brown ball, what a shot that was. So nice angle on the pink here. Another excellent snooker shot from Ethan Llewellyn. I'm going to keep a trap shot here because the last time I didn't see anything and he hit a brilliant ball into the middle pocket. This brown obviously goes to the top right. Okay, he's got to miss the pink. And he has.
31.
These are not easy, the dead straight ones. Made it look easy. Very good shot. Just 14 points behind now is Ethan. Closing the gap here. Oh, he misses the brown. Probably one of the easiest shots of the whole break.
32.
Oh, that is so disappointing for this young Englishman. That is so disappointing. But what it's done is given young Michał Szubarczyk an opportunity here. And he takes his opportunities, this young Polish kid. So he's got a couple of options here. The blue with goals is obviously the way to play this, but he's quite rightly checking that he won't make a contact with the green there in particular. This final is just an hour and 40 minutes old. They haven't hung around. They've been very, very positive. What about that for cue control and power? Fantastic shot.
6.
20 points in front, 35 possible points on the table. He's got to be careful with this one. Does well.
7.
There is an option there. He'll just play to the black. He may even just clip off the pink. But he's trying to play this shot instead. He's underhit it. That's a very poor effort. And opportunity knocks for Ethan Llewellyn. Oh, crucial, Mr. Crucial ball. He'd be very disappointed about that. Very. What a chance that was. Wasn't that difficult. A yellow, really. It was nice and close to the yellow. with the cue ball, but how expensive was that miss? He's got a chance. Oh, just run on a fraction more than I thought it would there. But at this point, when you have to win all the remaining frames, do you attempt to attack everything? Whoever pots this yellow more than likely will be in the strongest position. Oh, that's incredible. But he looks. The look on his face, I suppose, said 1,000 words there, 1,000,000 words, because how they ended up in the position they are, the two balls, the white and the yellows, it's a mystery to me. And that's on the hit. $23 behind, 25 on the table. 25 ahead. This green will leave Ethan requiring a snooker. There's a bit of purpose about that shot. Oh, that was careless. That was a bit careless, to say the least. That's even more careless, to be honest. Oh, she shakes hands. There's a disappointment on his face. But it's another European title for Michał Szubarczyk. He is absolutely at the top of his game at the moment. That's an under-16 title and an under-18 title within a few days. Who says he can't win the under-21s? Who says he can't? You know, the way he's actually controlling himself is absolutely incredible. So it's another Polish victory. It's the young man, Michał Szubarczyk. He wins the EBSA under-18 title by 4 frames to 1. Hope you've enjoyed it. We'll be back later on in early next week with the under-21 final. You can see in the background everything is progressing at the moment. Games all over the arena, but it's that young man. The young man from Poland. He's done it again. He is the champion. He'll be picking that trophy up soon. Many congratulations to him. I look forward to your company for the under-21 final from me and everyone. And Matt, of course, the main man here. We'll talk to you then. Bye-bye. bad distance. It doesn't matter. Yeah, that would be better. Yeah, fine. Sorry, 1 second. Sorry, boys and girls. Sorry. Okay, good point. No. Just a second. That's nice. So we get the flag. Very nice. Okay. You can hold a couple. Sorry. Maxine? You want? Yes, I'm not taking on his own. Thank you. No problem. All right. Smile if you want. You can. Hold a couple of the fire, please. Not just hold it up a bit. Yes, lovely. To get your crest. Lovely. Speech, please. We go outside. Thank you. I was trying to get it out of the mold and stuff. No.